Oh, I'm pumping and I'm pumping gas, and it seems like the price of gas is just going crazy. I mean, it's not easy for a rat to afford to buy. Hey, it's time for the Lakeville Government Channel's Kids in Government program. Kids and Government, yeah! Wow! On today's show, join Joe the Monster, Louie the Dog, and other puppet friends as we take a look behind the scenes at how things work on LGTV. Super Pizza Man takes a ride on the trolley as he discovers the great roads of Lakeville. On Ask Mr. E, the world's greatest puppet detective investigates his next great case and finds out how a local organization is helping families and soldiers here and overseas. And don't forget to watch for our puppet blooper segment, Lake Force Team 16 news update, and kids' quick tips throughout the show. And I'm Roger Mildewstain, your announcer. And now, here's the host of Kids in Government, R.R. the Raccoon.
Greetings, everyone, and welcome to another edition of Lakeville Kids in Government. I'm R.R. the Raccoon, your congenial host, here in our program where we take a humorous and educational look at how government works. Hey, we're coming to you from the city's central maintenance facility, and they're getting all the snow plows and all the winter gear ready for the upcoming winter season. Hey, we got a great show for you this month. Let's start out things with our segment with Pizza Man discovering the great roads of Lakeville. Yeah. Oh, hello everyone, it is I, Super Pizza Man, here on this edition of Kids in Government, where today we are going to discover the great roads of Lakeville. And assisting us with this is our good friends at Schmitty & Sons. They're letting us use their trolley, so all aboard everyone, let's discover the great roads of Lakeville, yeah! Now inside the trolley, heading towards one of our great roads here in Lakeville, Dodd Boulevard. Are you guys excited to go see Dodd Boulevard? They're thrilled to death. Well, Dodd Boulevard has a long history, not only here in Lakeville, but across the state. In the spring of 1853, Captain William B. Dodd and an 11-man crew cut this roadway through vast prairie and virgin woods. This pioneer road runs from Nicollet County in the south, then north through Lakeville and ends in West St. Paul. Its first use was primarily as a trading road for years by fur traders between waterways. Today, it gets us from home to school to shopping and back again. Ho-ho-ho! Wow! Oh, Pizza Man, we're here at our next stop. Everyone off the bus! Whoa! Oh, we've jumped off our trolley so we can take a little break and stretch a bit, and this gives me a great opportunity to talk about our next great road of Lakeville, Cedar Avenue. Now, Cedar Avenue is not quite as old as Dodd, but it runs all the way from Minneapolis down to Northfield. Hey, keep up those exercises! Cedar Avenue, or State Highway 77, began construction in 1949 as a way to connect Minneapolis to Ridgefield. This roadway runs north and south, and much of the original Cedar Avenue is still in existence, beginning at its intersection with Washington Avenue at the University of Minnesota, and ending in Northfield, with its busiest portion of the route from Minneapolis to Lakeville. The length of this great roadway is approximately 35 miles. I'm tired just looking at these kids exercise. All right, everyone, back on the trolley! We've got everyone loaded, so let's head out to our next spot. Let's head on out, bus driver Chad. Time for Pizza Man to get back on the bus. But wait a minute. Wait a minute, where are they going? But, excuse me, pardon me, where are they going? They're leaving without Pizza Man! Wait! I'll never catch up with that bus because I don't have any superpowers, but wait a minute. I do have superpowers. I'm Super Pizza Man! Here we go, I'm gonna fly! Whoa! Chin up. Whoa! I'm using my super speed! Eat my dust, trolley! Kind of a rough landing, but ho-ho! I beat my friends here to our next location and the next great road of Lakeville, which is I-35. Ho-ho! Oh, Interstate 35 in Minnesota was authorized as part of the primary interstate network by the federal government in 1956. It was mostly constructed around Lakeville in the 1960s. The roadway in Lakeville is designated as Interstate 35. It does not change to 35W or 35E till you reach the interchange in Burnsville. Oh, so that concludes this edition of Great Roads of Lakeville. And the trolley is right on time to take Pizza Man back home. So we'll see you next time. Goodbye, everybody. I always get it in the end and in the nose. Oh.
That is I, Scratchy the Fire Dog, here for this month's Kids Quick Tip, and Scratch is so excited because I have decided to adopt this fire hydrant. So what I'm going to do is yank it out of the ground and put it in my living room. Here we go.
Scratch, what are you doing? Scratch!
Hey, Mike Meyer, it's Lakeville's fire chief. How are you, Mike?
Great, how are you doing, buddy?
Well, Mike, I've decided to adopt the hydrant, so I'm going to yank this out of the ground and put it in my living room. Smart idea, yeah?
That's gonna hurt.
Well, I think I already pulled something.
Oh, okay.
But isn't that how you adopt the hydrant, by yanking it out of the ground?
No, Scratch. When you adopt a hydrant, you and your family and neighbors, you take care of this hydrant. So when snow comes in the winter, you guys come out and shovel it out so it's clear. So if we ever have to use it during the winter months, the firefighters can get to it. They don't have to worry about trying to dig it out when we come.
Oh, Micah, that is a great idea. I'm such a confused dog. Thank you for setting me straight on that. So I guess I don't have to strain myself anymore.
No, please don't.
Hey, let's head to the fire station and let's get some cookies. I'm hungry.
Hey everyone, R the Raccoon back here on Kids in Government, and joining me here at the Central Maintenance Facility is the big cheese, the head honcho, Chris Petrie himself. How you doing, Chris?
Good, RR. Yourself?
I'm doing really good, and
Good.
We are in this very cool Central Maintenance Facility, and what exactly do you guys do out of this facility, man?
Well, we have two main divisions that work out of the Central Maintenance Facility, RR. We have our Parks Department as well as our Streets Division. And of course, our Streets Division maintains all the roads here in Lakeville, from patching potholes to snow plowing in the winter. And of course, our Parks Maintenance Department, they maintain all of our wonderful parks and trails, as well as assist with snow removal in the winter. We also have our fleet operation out of here. And that's all of our fleet maintenance technicians. They work on all the cars and different equipment for the city. That includes the police department as well as the fire department.
Cool, so could I bring my raccoon mobile in and they'll fix it up for me?
I don't know, RR. We'll have to see about that.
All right, but generally that's the fleet division you're talking about. They repair all of these vehicles we have here for the city. And could you tell me approximately how many vehicles that the city has?
We have almost 400 different pieces of equipment in our fleet, RR.
400. Oh. Shocking, isn't it? That's a lot.
It sure is. It keeps our technicians busy. They do almost 1,300 services every year. Wow. So that's a lot of work that keeps 5 people very, very busy.
And they have to be highly skilled to know how to work on all these different pieces of equipment, right?
They sure do. They need to know a lot of things about a lot of different pieces of equipment.
Cool. Oh, there's a truck coming in over here, so we better get to our next segment. Here's our next segment, folks. Ask Mr. E. You've done a segment with Mr. E, haven't you?
I sure have.
He's a real rat, isn't he?
He is. He's a dirty rat.
From the Lakeville Government Channel 16 studios in downtown Lakeville, this is Ask Mr. E with, what's his name again? Oh yeah, cue music. With Mr. E.
Greetings, everyone, and welcome to another edition of Ask Mr. E. I'm Mr. E, the world's greatest puppet detective, and as in every episode of Ask Mr. E, this segment is written, produced, directed, starred, and embroidered by me, Mr. E. Well, we've got an exciting show for you. What was that? Somebody came by and tickled my nose. Anyway, our segment today is very exciting because... It looks like the coast is clear. All right, I've had enough of this nose tickling. We're going to get right to our subject today. Folks, we're going to be talking about mellow gibbons. That's right, mellow gibbons that are here running wild in Lakeville. Because these mellow gibbons... What's that? We're not talking about mellow gibbons? Well, what are we talking about today? Yellow ribbon? Oh, brother, we're talking about a ribbon and a mammal. It wasn't even close. Let's get to today's letter, folks. And today's letter is written by Stinks Martin. And Stinks Martin writes, Dear Mr. E, what is the yellow ribbon? Signed, Stinks Martin. Well, Stinks, I love your name, by the way. It just so happens that I, Mr. E, know people who know people who know people that can help us answer your question. So let's find out right now while I take care of this nose tickler. I decided to give my good friend Mike Scoven a call. Mike works with a Yellow Ribbon group here in Lakeville. I explained to him my situation, and then I asked him if he could help me with this case and have a quick meeting. And to my surprise, he said,
You got it. We'll see you shortly.
I met Mike in front of the Future Heritage Center. We exchanged a few pleasantries, and I got right to my questions.
What is Yellow Ribbon and what is it doing here in Lakeville?
The Lakeville Yellow Ribbon Organization is a nonprofit organization. We honor, serve, and support the military vets and their families. The organization was chartered approximately 2 years ago, and with the demands and burdens that are put on the military personnel overseas and their families back home, they need a lot of support. They need a lot of support for people in their community and the surrounding area, and we work with the families mostly south of the river.
I see. So what you're telling me is your organization helps soldiers and their families not only overseas, but here in our country.
Oh, that's exactly right. Exactly right. We do things such as meal delivery, support groups for military moms, mowing lawn, shoveling snow, raking leaves. This time of year, there's a lot of that going on.
Very good. And who can get involved in this great program, Mike?
Oh, anyone. Anyone can get involved. Young, old, men, women. We don't discriminate against anyone. If you're willing to help, we'll find a job for you.
Would you take a rat?
We would take a rat. You bet we would take a rat.
I like that. Now, if someone's interested in becoming a part of Yellow Ribbon, Mike, is there a website that they can track you guys down?
There is. Our website is www.lakevilleyellowribbon.com.
Excellent. Well, thank you so much for your time, Mike.
Thank you.
As I watched Mike leave at the conclusion of our conversation, that I, Mr. Ree, knew what the Yellow Ribbon Group was all about.
Well, folks, that's it for another edition of Ask Mr. Ree. This is Mr. Ree, the world's greatest puppet detective. Whew, I'm tired. This rat is ready to take a rest. I'm out of here. See you next time, everybody!
From southwest central Dakota County, in other words, Lakeville, this is a Lake Force Team 16 award-winning non-action 360-degree news update with Ted Pickle.
Hello everyone, Ted Pickle reporting. And now the news presented in the wonder of 360 degrees. Winter parking restrictions are now in effect. The City of Lakeville's winter parking ordinance is designed to help promote public safety and allow for efficient snow removal. The ordinance prohibits on-street parking between 2 a.m. and 6 a.m. daily from November 1st to April 1st. On-street parking is also prohibited when it's snowing until the street has been cleared. The preliminary 2012 budget and tax levy were approved by the City Council in September. This is not the final budget, and there will be many opportunities between now and the final budget approval in December for the public to have input and for the Council to continue discussions and make changes. The city wants to make sure that resources and information are available to all residents and business owners. Information on the budget, the process, and many resources are available on the city's website at www.lakeville.mn.gov. And finally, with the onset of winter weather right around the corner, we encourage everyone who drives an automobile to have a winter survival kit in that vehicle. This kit, which you can make or buy, consists of items to keep you warm, dry, and safe till help arrives should you find yourself stranded during the winter weather season. This has been a Lake Forest Team 16 award-winning 360-degree non-action news update. I'm Ted Pickle.
Ara the Raccoon back here with Operation and Maintenance Director Chris Petrie, who we're together we're kind of looking at the snowplow snow blades. How many of these blades do we have here in the city fleet, Chris?
We have about 20 of these trucks in our fleet, RR.
Oh, cool. You know what? I've always wanted to see them up close, raise and lower the blades. Could we do that?
We can do that. I'll ask one of our operators to do that. Chris,
hey, who's that back there?
That's Chris Hetlevet, one of our operators for our streets division, and there it goes all the way up.
Whoa, very cool. All right, can we bring it back down now gently?
Sure, we'll bring it back down. Nice.
Oh, ow, oh, ow, ow, right on my paw. Ouch, oh, ow. You better do the intro.
Ah,
I will.
Now here's a behind-the-scenes look at LG TV.
And now it's time for Conversations with Joe the Monster.
Hey everyone, it's me, Joe the Monster, and today we're going to be talking about how Channel 16 and Channel 12 works. We're going to go behind the scenes and see how they put the magic together and put programs and messages on TV and on the internet. So let's head inside and see how this great operation works. Follow me. So let's head on in. Oh, ouch. Helps to turn the doorknob or the latch in my case. Thank you. Let's head on in. Here we go. We are now in the nerve center, the control room of Channel 12 and 16. While I'm here, I should explain the difference between Channel 12 and 16. Channel 12 is our TV 12 cable access channel. Now on our access channel, we do not produce any programming for that channel. Citizens of Lakeville submit messages to our message board, and they can also submit programming for showing on the channel.
Now our Channel 16 is our government access program, and on this channel, we exclusively show programs about the city of Lakeville. These programs include LPD Journal, On Call, and the City Council and Planning Commission meetings. Well, I've talked enough during this segment. Let me have other employees here of Channel 16 and 12 continue our fabulous story. Take it away, Grammy. Ouch.
Hey there, everyone! Grammy Lumpet. Thanks a lot, Joe. You gotta watch out for those closed doors. Well, like I said, I'm Grammy Lumpet, and I am in charge of putting all the messages on Channel 16 and Channel 12. So let's take a look how I do it using this computer. Every day, when Grammy updates Channel 12 and 16, I use this program, Carousel. Now, right now, I'm going to update some of the information in the upcoming events area. There it is. What I'm going to do is update the date and the time of the next time the farmers market is going to be in downtown Lakeville. What I do is change the date to September, and the date is going to be, the 28th of this month. Perfect. I just input that information, click finish, and then I hit OK, and this information is instantly changed on our channel. Amazing, isn't it? So kiddies, that's how Grammy puts messages on Channel 12 and 16. And on Channel 12, we get information from the community and make that our community message board. Pretty cool, huh?
I'm a little stinker.
Everyone, Arnold Schwarzenbull, and I'm here to tell you how we put programming on Channel 12 and 16. Come on over here. We got to go on the computer and find out how it works for you and our viewing public. Yeah. When I need to update a program, I use a software called Cablecast. So what I'm going to do is update the latest City Council meeting. I click on City Council, then all I have to do is change the time. The old meeting was 2 hours and 26 minutes. This last meeting was 3 hours and 26 minutes. And then I hit save, and it's just that easy. And we do that for all the programming on Channel 12 and 16. Cool.
Gotcha, Mr. Schwarzenbull.
Hey, it's Louie the dog, here to talk about our live programming that we produce here on Channel 16. Sorry, folks, we don't produce live programming on the public access channel. The live programs that we do are the City Council and Planning Commission meetings that appear each month here at Lakeville City Hall. Now, the City Council meetings are every first and third Mondays of the month, where the Planning Commissions are every first and third Thursday of the month. And with this switcher here, I can push all these different buttons and it'll change the picture up here on our monitor. Our City Council and Planning Commission meetings not only are broadcast live on Channel 16, but they're also streamed live on the internet through the city's website at www.lakevillemn.gov. It's cool to be live.
I gotcha, puppy.
Well, that concludes our look at Channel 12 and 16. But before we go, I would like to mention the great video production specialists that work here on Channel 16, creating all the great programming you see. And just to let you know, no taxpayer dollars are used to support Channel 12 or 16. That money comes via the franchise fee from people who subscribe to Charter Cable TV. Thanks to everybody out there. What do you think about that, Dickie?
I'm gonna get that guy.
That was a good shot, Duck. I guess the Ducks are gonna be the new video production specialists around here. See you next time. Goodbye, everybody. Don't worry, folks. My paws are just fine.
They're a little smush, but eventually the stuffing will recover. Hey, you like it when puppets mess up their lines? You like it when puppets don't know what they're talking about? Well then, hey, this is the segment for you, because it's time for Kids and Government Bloopers! Here's the bloopers. Ha. This segment is written, produced, directed, Get out of here! Greetings, everyone.
Sorry.
Who was that man?
Okay, we're rolling now.
Thank you. Winter parking restrictions are now, well, we're sinking.
For a while, but this leads to our next great load? Let's try it again.
Loud here at City Hall.
Anyway, you need proof of rabies and...
Proof of rabies? Proof of rabies. My dog has I'm rabid. Louie the dog here at Lakeville City Hall, where I am demanding to get a dog license. I mean, every dog should get licensed here in Lakeville. Oh, wait a minute. Hey, funny, look who's coming behind me. It's Lakeville Animal Control Officer Bob Maxwell and her buddy Twix. How are you today, Bob? Hey, how you doing, Twix?
I'm good, Louie. How are you today?
I'm doing great, but I'm here to demand the dog license. Every dog here in Lakeville should be licensed, correct?
Correct, Louie, but you don't demand a dog license.
You don't?
No.
Well, how do you ask for it?
Well, you be polite about it. And when you come in, you need a couple of things that you need before you get the license.
Okay, and what would those things be, Bob?
First of all, you need cash or check. The city can't take a credit card.
Okay.
And you need a certificate or proof that you've been vaccinated for rabies by your veterinarian.
Oh, well, I get vaccinated every year for my rabies.
That's good.
Otherwise, I foam at the mouth. It looks like I've been having too much toothpaste in my mouth. So that's easy. A simple step. And where can you get your dog license, Bob?
There's several different places around the city that you can get licensed at here. If you call City Hall, they can let you know where all the places are.
Cool. I know you can get them at City Hall for sure.
For sure.
Thanks a lot, Bob. And Twix, can you say hi to everybody? Hi, Twix. And that's your kid's quick tip. Oh, sniff me. Oh, you. Oh, I love you, Twix. Ah.
Well, folks, that's it for another edition of Lakeville Kids in Government. If you have questions on any of the information we've covered, please feel free to give us a call. Our studio line is 952-985-4418, or you can watch this show and all the programs here on LGTV online at the city's website at www.lakevillemn.gov. Hey, that's it for this month. We'll see you next time with another exciting edition of Lakeville Kids and Government! See you next time, everybody.